Hello again! So in this lecture we are going to be doing the preparations that are needed in order to create catalog sales ads. So what are catalog sales? Well, there's something in Facebook known as a catalog. In this catalog, you can add in all of your different products and services and set the price for them. Now, the benefit with that is that whenever you're creating catalog sales ad, you can do amazing things such as dynamic e-commerce ads, meaning that you're going to be showing the products most relevant to that user, right? Because now Facebook has access to all of your different products. You can be doing remarketing, also known as retargeting. You can also be sure that you're not going to be displaying any product that is out of stock, because Facebook is going to know that it's out of stock already. But the primary reasons we're going to be using this is number one, dynamic e-commerce ads, and number two, we're going to be doing our remarketing, also known as retargeting. But first of all, we need to do the setup and the preparations. That's why we're here. Let's go. Alright, so first things first. Now if you go ahead and click on create up here on that little green button, and then you go to the campaign objective, you click there and you scroll down and you go to catalog sales. Well, most likely you're gonna get an error, but some of you, if you install the Facebook Pixel with WooCommerce, you are actually gonna have all of your products in here in a product catalog already, right? So if you're not getting this error, but rather you're actually seeing a product catalog, you can skip this entire lecture and move on to the next one and start setting it up. However, if you're getting this error, or if you're more interested in how the catalog actually works, stick around because we're gonna start creating our catalog right now. Alright, so what we need to do is go ahead and click on create catalog here. Now, the first thing that's going to happen is that we're going to select our catalog type. It's going to be e-commerce, travel, real estate, or auto. And this might ring some bells for you. Now, if you've ever gone and looked at any flights or any charts or any travel destinations, well, you might have looked at a certain country like flights to Barcelona, for example. Then exited that window, and then you maybe did a Google search or went into some page, and suddenly you're bombarded by ads filled with different prices and offers for travels to Barcelona. Well, that is how this works, right? They are remarketing or retargeting you by knowing what actions you took and then targeting you again. We are going to learn how to do the exact same thing, all right? So we're gonna set up for e-commerce. So I'm gonna click there and then we're gonna click on next. Now here, there are two different options. You can either connect from an e-commerce platform or you can upload your product info manually. Now, if you're using WooCommerce, for example, I recommend that you go ahead and you click on WooCommerce and then you select the catalog owner, R&J Deals for us, and then you go, I'm gonna select it again, and then you click on finish setup because that's gonna help you do the setup, right? And then you're gonna have to download a plugin, install the plugin, and then you're gonna have it all imported. It's super easy. However, if you're using Shopify, then I don't recommend that you set it up this way because this is, in my opinion, the long way, more complicated way. So what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna set it up for Shopify and I'm gonna show you how to do it through a feed. I'm gonna show you how to do it through the feed, how everything works, why we do it, and it will be super easy, I promise. So first things first, we're gonna click on upload product info. If you have WooCommerce or something else, you click here. But if you have Shopify or you don't simply have an e-commerce platform, you're gonna click here, all right? Catalog owner, I'm gonna choose R&J Deals. Catalog name, I'm just gonna call it R&J Deals underline catalog. There we go. And then the website. Now you don't need to type in the website, so I'm not gonna do it at this time, and then I'm gonna click on create. So that was easy, right? The catalog is created. I'm gonna go ahead and click on view catalog. Now, this is just the shell of the catalog. We don't actually have anything added, right? So we opted to do this manually. So what we need to do is go ahead and click on add items, where it says add items in bulk. We can also just click on add items up here. It does not matter. So now we get to this point and we have three different options. We can either add manually, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you can add in the price, you can add in the product and the picture and everything. This is great if you don't have a website and you're looking to create a Facebook shop and actually sell products on Facebook, right? You can still advertise for that. So we're going to go through this, but it's not what I recommend. We're going to use the bulk upload because we want to upload multiple products at once. And I strongly recommend that you use this as well. Now we can also use the Pixel. Now the Pixel works just fine. I just find that it's a slightly more complicated setup, and I prefer to use the bulk upload and use a feed because the feed has a really high frequency in updating. So if you do any changes in your feed, meaning that you change the name or you change the price or there is something new happening to the stock, well, this is going to update that automatically. So I recommend using the bulk upload, right? So we're going to start there and then we're going to click on next. Now from here we have file upload, scheduled feed, or Google Sheets. Now if you use a file upload, the problem with that is that it's going to be static, meaning you have the products, you have the info, you have the price, etc., and it doesn't update. So if you change the name or you change the price, you change whatever, then you're going to have to upload another file. And you change something on your products, then you have to upload another file, and it's just a hassle. But if you have a scheduled feed, well, that has a big benefit because then that feed updates itself so you don't have to do anything. So if you follow along and you installed for WooCommerce previously, you automatically get a feed. That's the great benefit with that, right? So we're going to use a scheduled feed. We're going to click there and then we're going to click next. Now we actually need a feed, right? So I'm going to show you how to get a feed on Shopify. It's very, very easy. If you're using something else, then just use the third party shown earlier and use the platform and let them guide you. I just think that this is much easier for Shopify specifically. That's why I'm showing you this. So what we are going to do is that we're going to go to apps and then visit the Shopify App Store. And then we're going to search for Flexify. There we go. And then we're just going to go down and choose Flexify. Facebook product feed. It's free. No need to make this more complicated than it needs to be. And we're just going to go ahead and click on Add App. And then we're going to install the app. And then we're going to generate our first feed. So we can select any specific ones. For example, we want the bracelet, the earrings, etc. But if we select nothing, we just collect them all, right? So we're going to select nothing and then go to all collections. So we get all of our products. And then click on Generate First Feed. And then that's it. Here we go. Here it is. I'm going to click on copy to clipboard just like that. And then I'm going to go back in here and I'm just going to paste that one in. There we go. And I don't need to set up anything else. The only thing you want to do more is that you want to write a question mark and write no underline variants. Just like that, letter by letter. Now, what this does is that if you have an item that has multiple colors, for example, and then you create an ad, well, that ad could show the same product but in different colors. But that is just a waste of ad space. The true power of using dynamic ads is that it can show a lot of different products. So by using this term, question mark, no underline variants, that means that you're not going to be displaying any variations whatsoever, only unique products, okay? So this is very important that you add in. And then you go ahead and you click on next. And you can repeat this hourly. It's not super important. Just don't do it weekly, you know, if you have any updates. So keep it on hourly and make sure that you get automated updates. That's very important. And then next, we're going to have the name of our data source. We can just keep the name like this for now. And then the default currency, and we're using US dollars. So I'm going to hit upload. And now it's been uploaded. So we only have 2 products on our website. But if you had 1,000 products, well, then you had 1,000 products updated. Really fast and effective, right? So that's why I recommend this way. Now we can go to products. We can see the products that were uploaded. We have the boho leaves earrings. We have that there's a variation. We have the price. It's in stock, the condition. We have all of the information in here. Absolutely amazing. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to click on overview and then click on manage here at catalog and then click on add products again. Because remember, I told you I'd show you how to add things manually. So if you click on add manually here and click next, well, what you can do is that you can add all of your products by adding in a picture. You write the name of the product, you write the description of it, the content ID or the SKU number, which makes sure that it has a unique ID, right? So if you have thousands of products, well, all of those different products have unique IDs. So you want to make sure that they are separated so that you can locate them and understand them. And then the website link, and then the price, and then set the price, and then you hit add product. It's just that this is the long way to go, but of course this is the way you have to go if you don't have a website or you don't have anything to set it up with. But if you're using a website, you're using an e-commerce, then I strongly recommend using those. And now we've just added our feed. So if I would go to our Shopify now and I would change any price or something, well, then that price is going to be reflecting in the feed that is uploaded in the catalog manager, which is then going to be uploaded, and the change is going to affect the ad, right? So now we have automated this whole process, which is amazing. Everything is set up, everything is done. Fantastic work. Now, once again, if you're using any other platform than Shopify, then just use the platform and use the guide as shown to the right. If you have nothing, then use them manually one by one. And if you're using Shopify, add the feed like I just showed you. I think that is the easiest way. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna click on Business Tools. We're gonna go to Ad Manager, and in the next lecture, it's time for us to set up our catalog sales ad. See you in the next lecture.